Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. Stanley Lau. I'm a cardiologist in Los Angeles. I'm always curious as why people get sick. Traditionally, we blame on pathogens, bacteria, viruses, intruding agents, chemicals, radiation, or degeneration such as atherosclerosis. And one theory that has been openly discussed for years, which is a corollary of the Darwinian theory, is that disease is the result of evolutionary maladaptation. We could be limping, twisting our feet inward, leaning to one side because of a heavy backpack or school bag, and no one would care as long as we arrived at point B. And this could reinforce bad posture and put added pressure onto our musculoskeletal system, causing pain and suffering, such as sciatica, pelvic pain, and low back pain. To begin fixing this evolutionary maladaptation requires identifying specific muscle weakness, correcting the posture, and also strengthening the core muscle of the spine. And therefore, an expert is needed. And Mr. Tom Belt is the leading expert in this field. He can observe your movement, identify specific muscle weakness, and treat them by rendering correcting muscle strengthening techniques.
Good afternoon. My name is Tommy Graybelt. I have been a professional fitness and martial arts instructor for the past 25 years. In that time, I have seen many fads and new sensations in fitness pass through the market, many of which injure people, if not in the short term, then in the long term, through cumulative injury cycles. Sorely lacking in most forms of fitness is a movement-based assessment. Most fitness programs today employ bodybuilding type principles. This may in fact lead to more lean muscle mass, however it does nothing to enhance an individual's functional strength. In fact, over the long run, this type of program may lead to the body not being able to work in an integrated fashion. Machine-based training is yet another way to disrupt the human body's integrated function within exercise. The body's musculoskeletal, neuro, and proprioceptive systems are all compromised by the use of machines. A movement-based assessment will look at a client's functional movement patterns, looking for any distortions or dysfunction that may exist. From there, a regimen of corrective exercise is developed in order to clean up the dysfunction to make a client move pain-free and without the fear of injury. The functional approach to training the human body uses body weight and a variety of equipment to strengthen and progress to new levels of demand. With each new level that an individual attains, the foundational movements are always reassessed and further strengthened. The strengthening of the core is always evident in functional training. The core is not just the front, middle of the body, but also includes the dorsal musculature of the body, the gluteals, lumbar spinae, and even the hamstrings. Just laying on the floor and doing 1,000 crunches does not increase functional core strength and will in fact lead to discal issues of the spine. Today, there is a choice in fitness. The consumer can choose a traditional fad and isolation-based approach and continue to create dysfunction and faulty movement patterns. Or the intelligent consumer can choose a program based on function that will enhance movement, provide usable strength, and keep one strong and pain-free for a lifetime. The choice is there. Fad or science, looks or function, machine strong or life strong.
As you can see, core fitness is important for an overall well-being. A lot of pain and suffering can arise out of this maladaptation in our modern daily living, and Mr. Tom Belt has demonstrated on how we can solve this problem. Thank you very much.